Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Grosvenor Vale for this evening's WFC TV production of Wealdstone against Bromley in the Vanarama National League. Wealdstone don't come into this game in very good shape, quite clearly. 7 successive defeats, whereas Bromley, under new manager Andy Woodman, have climbed up to 8th place in the Vanarama National League within his spitting distance, really, of the playoffs. So we've got an interesting game on offer this evening. The Stones doesn't really matter about relegation, as we know, because nobody's going down. But Bromley have got everything to play for more than a Tiptree last season, when they had their stellar season. It hasn't quite translated to them for this season, but maybe it will as the season progresses towards its last few games. And there's an effort from the edge of the box, an early effort there from number 24, Jack Bridge, for Bromley, forcing a not a very confident save there.
Stones looking to try and get the ball forward as quickly as possible, get as many men forward as possible.
Well, they've got the wind in their face, haven't they?
Yeah.
So if you're going to try a ping from long range, it's a decent effort there. I think that was, it was number 4, Frankie Raymond. Billy Bingham, for you younger listeners and viewers, was Northern Ireland manager, wasn't he? And you certainly played in his youth as well.
Yeah, he took
back in the 60s, was that?
He did, and he took them to Spain and the World Cup in 1982.
The days of Jerry Armstrong. And here's Jacob Mendy poking in with his left foot, but comfortably dealt with by Mark Cousins. Well, there's a big link up between the two. Culture of young players coming through. I think they loan them to Malden and Tiptree, so it's a good two-way benefit for both clubs. Shot from distance there by Frankie Raymond, was charged down by a blue shirt. Vinnie Jones-like into the Stones box. Pretty flat trajectory and a good header away by Joe Alowu. And here's Raymond blocked out on his right foot, and it's Bush again, this time playing the ball with his foot. He's come to the edge of the box in his cheek with a very poor layoff, but they're back in again, possession, and a shot from Joe Kizzy, second in the table. That's the amazing thing. You never see 7-0 between first against second. But here's Jacob Mendy, who was one of the stars that day as well. He's taking on Charlie Fox and making inroads, and made a space for his right foot, cutting it across the box. Well, they took a touch. I think it was from a Bromley boot. Certainly need a bit more energy in their play in this first half. Good ball over the top though towards Michael Cheek, and he's in on goal. Good work though by Jake Askew. Lovely touch by Michael Cheek, taking away from Joe Alowu. Used to get the crowd involved as well, didn't it? We saw that sort of thing. Anyway, the ball's going to be bent in by Frankie Raymond in the danger zone of the far post, and a free header, I think it was, for Williamson, that rebounded off a Stone's shirt and really had an excellent chance there. Alex Dyer is playing the ball in. It's a decent delivery, but again it's the header from Cheek who got the ball away. Mendy with on his left foot. We know how well he can strike the ball. He hit that low and hard. It doesn't look much of a slope from where we are here. You couldn't tell there was a slope actually, would you? Oh. But it does. It falls not a huge amount. Danny Parrish, and the referee, is allowing play to go on. And the foul against Parrish who clattered into Mark Cousins. And then that was the goal. Both players had to go for that. The keeper had to go for it. Danny Parrish had to go for it. Appeal for a penalty, ignored by the referee. Danny Parrish with a little diagonal run round the back, and Bush is going to have to deal with this, which he does. And here's Charlie Fox as the final touch of the first half. So far better from Stones, wouldn't you say, Rob, after the travails of the previous weeks? For Bromley.
Fox did well there, because he would have known he was very much...
Well, decent ball in.
Isolated.
A very decent ball. The ball's being bent in by Frankie Raymond. And it's fallen, the ball just tipping over the crossbar there. Not sure which Bromley head got on the end of that. Jake Askew got a clattering as he came out.
They've just started to get on top at the start of this second half.
Well, here is Bush with his renowned long throw towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's Wealdstone to get it away, and a bit of a swinger there. But Bromley win it again, and it's floated back in by Jude Arthurs.
I think that looks like a bit of a muscle injury.
And here's a chance for Bush to throw long again. And is that Stones have blocked it down, and the ball has ended up in the back of the net. And I think that was Williamson who stuck the ball away. A real clash of bodies in the 6-yard box. The ball dropped invitingly, and I think it was Ben Williamson. Frankie Raymond apparently got the touch. So we're watching that again. The ball dropped amongst the whole forest of bodies there. And he's won Bromley's free kick. Curved towards the back stick. And the header comes down for a goal kick. Good swivel by Danny Parish, but that would have been an extraordinary finish if he'd made decent contact there. And Bromley have one possession on the break, and here's Alabi making tracks towards the right. He's smacked the ball across the box. And Jacob Mendy.
Optimism for next season. I think it would be good to try and get some better performances and hopefully some better results before the end of the season.
Well, I think we found it hugely encouraging. There's Alabi with a shot from distance. Good goalkeeping by Jake Askew. And down below us, Ryan Gondo is about to come on as a sub after this incident. The ball is played across the box. Jerome Akimo unable to get off the ground there, but he keeps it in. He did really well there, actually, onto his left foot. Manages to get the cross out of the way. He's lent on. Low Everton, spanking shot. And then from Riley J. Harbottle, great effort from Sunny Blue Low Everton, the Watford academy player. Ryan Gondo with a little touch, attempting to find Danny Parish, but the ball's run loose, and here's Wealdstone defending at the other end. And Bromley have got a break on the right through Alabi, who whips the ball across, and it's broken down fortuitously to the edge of the box, and here's Frankie Raymond. And deflection comes off the back of a Wealdstone player. I think it's Jacob Mendy. And here's Alex Dyer, the perfect man to bend the ball off his right foot. A decent ball delivery as well. There's blue heads up there, but well defended by Bromley. And on the edge of the box, Mendy off his left foot. Here's one of them, James Alabi, who's more interested in going to the corner flag. And the ball comes off. Alabi, free goal kick. And this is the last throw for Wealdstone. But they've run out of time. A hugely improved performance by the Saints this evening, losing by 1-0 to the playoff hunting Bromley. Yeah, we've just heard man of the match, Alex Dyer.